JCM, and I'm back here with another video. And today I'm making cheesy scallop potatoes. And let's get started. So I have 3 tablespoons of butter here that I haven't already melted here, as you can see. And now I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of flour that you see right here. And I'm just going to add this in. I'm just going to start whisking. Alright guys, and then once this is thoroughly whisked, the flour is thoroughly whisked in, then I'm going to add 1.5 cups of milk. And whisk this in really good. Alright guys, we are making a bechamel, by the way, if you don't know. If you guys don't know, I went to culinary school, graduated culinary arts, got my social degree, so this is one of the first things we had to learn how to make. Like, one of the first things to make. Right, see how it's thoroughly cooked? See that? Oh, now we're going to add our milk. Our 1.5 cups of milk that we're going to add here. And we're going to keep stirring. And keep stirring. Alright, you're going to keep stirring here. Now, I'm going to add in a cup of shredded cheddar cheese here. Yellow cheddar shredded cheese. I'm going to add in here. Alright, now this rest of the cheese that you guys see right here, we're not going to add it in because that's going to be for the topping. Alright, and as we're whisking this, I also have a teaspoon of salt and pepper of each. Oh, you can't see it because of the light, but it's in there, and I'm going to add this in here. I'm just going to keep letting the cheese melt. As you see, it's melting. I want to get it fully melted, so this bechamel can be nice and creamy and nice and thick too. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe if y'all see that a little bit better. But so yeah guys, so just gonna keep whisking this. So it's thickening up slowly. I don't know if you guys can see that any closer. Keep whisking it. Because this is basically a cheese sauce. That's what bechamel is. See how it's thickening up? Alright. See how it's thickening up? The sauce is thickening up. That's the roux that we made, the roux. I know you how it's spelled. It's like it's spelled a rocks, but it's a roux, the extra silent. I think this is good now. And then what we're gonna do is I'm gonna leave this. I just turn down the heat a little, or turn off the heat altogether, so it doesn't keep cooking. Keep that in for a minute. I'll put this to the side here. Take my bowls out. Take this. Take this out too. And then we're gonna form the actual dish here. So I already buttered this this pan I have here. This white pan. It's almost like a casserole pan if you want. But I buttered it. I don't know if you can see that. I have a sheet on here of parchment paper just in case any spillings drop or anything. So, what we're going to do, as you can see here, I have 2 pounds of thinly sliced potatoes that I have here, as you guys can see. So there's 2 pounds of thinly sliced potatoes, russet potatoes to be exact. So, what we're going to do, we're going to take half of this, we're going to put it down, we're going to take half of the sauce, put it down, the rest of this, the rest of the sauce, and then I'm going to sprinkle it. I'm going to some of the rest of the shredded cheese, And I'm gonna put sprinkle it with some paprika on top. Then we're gonna put this thing in the oven at 350 degrees for an hour, and I have it set for 350 degrees right here. So, yeah. So we're gonna add this in now. So first thing, we're gonna layer this. Alright. And make sure you use half of it. You don't want to put the entire thing in. Alright. So it's about half. I can add this one in here too. It's about half, and now we're gonna add the vegetable sauce that you just made. If you want, you can whisk it up again. Alright, and then we're going to take half. Now, I'm going to move this over here so you guys can actually see up close and personal. And maybe when I do this, can I maybe put y'all closer? I just, is it close? A little lying? I wonder if you guys can't really see that. Well, I'll put it on just a low light setting, you guys, so you guys can see that. But yeah, so we're going to do this now. I'll take this, and we're just gonna pour. Alright. And then you just wanna make sure it covers every single thing right here. And then I'll put this up so you guys can see that now. Well, just don't know that it's here. It's just the brightness of the light. So, and add the rest of his that you can see here. You're gonna add the rest on top. And also, for these apple ciders not to brown, I put them in a little bit of water prior to this. Alright, just fill up the spots that you think that needs some potato in there. And you can always overlayer it. It's alright. Okay, so now we're gonna add the rest of the cheese. Yeah. Alright, so now. So I'm gonna put the heat on a little bit. So you could just like thin up. Okay. Alright, that's good. Now, we're just going to put the rest of this on. And you know what? I'm going to switch to a scraper. Oh, it's one right here. Perfect. One right here to get everything out. Of course, you want to spread this out. Make sure it gets all the potatoes and all of that. And don't worry if you don't get every single potato covered, because it's alright. You want to make sure you try to get every single one covered. Alright. And then you just want to So yeah, don't worry if you don't get every single slice of potato covered. That's alright. And then we can add the rest of the shredded cheese right here. Did you see that? I'm gonna sprinkle it on. Alright. Okay. You got a little bit more. You got more cheese than this if you want. This is for the recipe. And then lastly, add some paprika here. So you can see we're just gonna sprinkle some on top. Just a little bit, just a little sprinkle. See, that was good. Don't put too much of this because stuff is potent. And lastly, we're gonna put this in the oven at 350 degrees for an hour. So we're just gonna put this in now, so y'all can see that I actually put it in the oven. Put it in now. Well, stuff is not hot now, but put it in. Alright, that's it. And all you have to do is clean up your items and they're good to go. So yeah guys, I'll see you guys when the cheesy scallop potatoes casserole is done in an hour. And yeah, I'll show you the presentation, how it tastes, and all of that good stuff. So I'll see you in the next one, in the next part. See ya. Alright guys, so I'm back and the cheesy scallop potatoes are done. I ended up having to cook it for an extra 20 minutes, so an hour and 20 minutes fully, because the potatoes were tender at an hour in. So I had that cooked for an hour and 20 minutes, and I covered it with a piece of aluminum foil, so potatoes can steam and cook inside out and be tender and be fully cooked. So this is what it looks like. All right. Alright guys, and what I'm gonna do, I'll do a little presentation, a little tiny taste test. Alright, not gonna do too much because it's gonna be dinner, so just enough for a bite. Y'all can see me. Oh, y'all see that? Well, started it again. Alright. Well, this is the presentation part. Well, that's the presentation there. I'm gonna taste it for you guys so you see it up close. Alright. So there you go. It's nice and tender and creamy from the bechamel, and nice and cheesy. Nice and cheesy from the bechamel and nice and tender. You can taste all the seasonings, the salt and pepper, the paprika on the top. And yeah, it tastes really good. As you can see that. I don't know if you can see the steam come off of that, but it's piping hot right now. Whew. That is hot, but it tastes really good. Yeah, it's nice. You could taste the cheese, nice and cheesy. You could taste the bechamel, well seasoned. The potatoes are nice and tender. Because you're not to cook it an extra 20 minutes, so an hour and 20 minutes. And yeah, so hope you guys like this video. Hope you guys like this video. If you like this video, give this a like. This video a like, share it, comment, and subscribe if you're new. And yeah, many more videos to come. And yeah, we're almost on the road to 3,000 subscribers, so that'll be awesome. I'll make a special video for that for you guys. So yeah, so in the next one, I'll see you guys in the next one. And one more time, you can see this. Y'all can see that, alright? But yeah, it's JCM, and until the next one, I'm out. See you guys.